Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here, coach of the Bronx Beartics with my week 2 battle versus Aaron Cybertron Zhang, coach of the Melbourne Rotoms. Now Aaron is a great VGC player. I encourage you to check out his side as well as his channel link down below, especially if you're interested in VGC. I think he's like the #1. Well, that used to be his banner, but it was your #1 source for VGC content. Obviously, now we have a lot more VGC content creators, but I still think Aaron is definitely all the way up there and love his commentary. If you guys missed the team builder, I encourage you to check that out as well. And let's see what we got here. Okay, bunch of rain, Kartana, pretty much exactly what I expected. Let's write down Mimikyu real quick. We have Kartana, Pelipper. Ludicolo was very smart on his part, especially because I have Gyarados, Swampert, Mega, as well as Kingdra and Ludicolo. So his team is heavily rain-based. I mean, we already knew that anyway. I think my game plan is going to be the same as what I talked about in the team preview, or in my team builder rather. I lead a Selgor and I try and get a KO as early as possible. And hopefully do some work with the sun that I will have. Or that I plan on having with my Whimsicott in the back. But like I said, I do encourage you to check out Aaron's channel. His link will be down below, and I think that as he keeps going, I mean, I might just lose this game just based on team preview alone. But as he keeps going, I think he's going to get a lot better at singles as well. And it should be, you know, it's in your best interest, I think, to check out his channel. I'm not trying to like shell him a lot like out there, but one of my favorite channels on YouTube, for sure, when it comes to Pokemon content. And that's just me being honest. But game plan, if he leads Pelipper, I HP Electric with a Selgor. Get up a Spike, maybe versus Pert, versus Ludicolo, not sure. I can Bug Buzz through. I don't have to worry about a random Porygon sweeping me. Scarf Miltank is really good in this game if Sun is up, which is really nice versus him. And yeah, let's just hope for a fun one. I'm thinking Pelipper lead though, because I think Rain Up immediately is really, really... What am I... Okay, I was about to say, what am I wearing with that Cybertron on the side? I was like, when did I start wearing that? I actually could picture Cybertron in that shirt, I'm not gonna lie. But let's see. Oh, please tell me I picked the Selgor. I don't know why I felt like I messed up and didn't pick it. Why is there a white screen? Am I looking in a mirror? Alright, Selgor, I choose you. Asun Ninja, let's do this. Pelipper lead. Okay, so this is pretty much exactly what I was talking about. I don't know how much he knows about unburden a Selgor, but because his team is really heavily rain-based, HP Electric is a guaranteed KO on Pelipper if it's max HP, especially because I'm modest. A Selgor, Pelipper, you defensive. Make that boy level 50. I mean, that's the OU defensive set with Spadef investment. What the hell? Who runs that? HP Electric does 101 to 120, so I'll gladly take the damage off turn 1 if I'm able to. He could hard switch, but he doesn't switch in well to a Selgor anyway, just because of its natural, just because of its coverage. Bug and Grass is so good versus his team. I 2 KO Pokemon like Kingdra. And I don't know if you'd run max defense Pelipper versus me, especially because my team, max Spadef Pelipper, especially because my team is primarily offensive on the physical side. Pokemon like Gyarados as well as Zygarde, though obviously not this one. Though I am expecting this to be a Damp Rock variant. Alright, hard switches, scouting for it. Hard switches in the Kingdra, very solid play on my opponent's part, for sure. Oh, this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fun one. My best play is definitely just to click Bug Buzz. Weakening this Mon and 2KOing him because of my Unburden ability as well. Basically, I outspeed it and get rid of Kingdra, making it a little bit easier for my Zygarde in the back. Though Zygarde doesn't care too much about this. It cares more about Ludicolo. It's a very solid switch on my opponent's part for sure. I'll take a Draco. I'll take a Dragon Pulse. He should bring me down to my Sash no matter what move he makes. Whew, I can respect that play. This is going to be a weather war. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. But with Kingdra being gone, which is what I'm assuming happens, if he scalds and burns me right here, Scald is also a decently good play. Surf obviously has the higher power. Kingdra brings me down no matter what in rain, though. Even Pelipper's Skull brings me down in rain, man. So he does Surf, nice. And Bug Buzz will be able to 2-hit KO this Kingdra, and I will be able to outspeed due to Unburden. So nice. Get off a beautiful Bug Buzz right there. And I'll be able to 2-hit KO this Kingdra. And if he wants to switch into Mimikyu, then I bust its Disguise. So that is a dead Kingdra, nice. More than likely Specs Kingdra too, so I don't have to worry about that. And a few turns of rain are left. He probably knows about Unburden now. He should go Mimikyu. He should definitely go Mimikyu and just Shadow Sneak, I think. Yep. So Shadow Sneak should definitely come out. I want to be careful around this, Mom, but I'm thinking you definitely Shadow Sneak me. I don't think you allow me to bust your Disguise for free. So we'll go out to Miltank. I thought I said Whitley. And then we could just Iron Head through the Disguise. Let's click a nice little Iron Head right here. We'll bust Mimikyu's Disguise, which would be really nice. We don't know if it's Life Orb or not. But him switching into this Mon is really tough too. Unless he wants to go something like Kartana, which is a smart play. But I would love Mimikyu's Disguise being weakened, and then Pokemon like Ludicolo weakened as well. The Iron Head is my best play. Bust his Disguise. Just solid versus him anyway. He does switch out. Where are you going, Kartana? Smart man. Smart man for sure. We don't see any item on him. Kartana is... That damage actually matters because of the what's it called? That damage matters because of the... for Fire Punch for later, if I do end up getting a Spike, which I doubt I am. So Sacred Sword could definitely come out. I could see him SDing as well. Just turn number 6 right here. Do I want Gyarados to take a hit, though, when he doesn't have to deal with rocks? No, my best play is just to go out into a Selgor. I think I'm going to play this game without Spikes, but if he does opt to sub, then I knock that boy out. He should just attack, though. With Smart Strike. Very solid play on his part. For sure. Very solid play. So I don't know if that's Scarf or not. But if it is, that means Gyarados doesn't care. And I'd really rather get off a Fire Punch with my Miltank on him. Why does my Miltank have Pokerose? Yeah, if that is Scarf, I'd rather get off Fire Punch to put him in range of HP Fire from Whimsicott for sure. Like I said, I have Miltank for this to check Mimikyu as well as Kartana. If Kartana is weakened, then that makes Gyarados' job a lot easier. So we're gonna Fire Punch right here. We'll find out if he's Scarf. I do take a Scarf hit. I do take a Scarf Smart Strike, even at +1. And Fire Punch in the rain. This is around 35 to 44%. But the important part is to see if he's Scarf. And if I get this damage off, it makes Gyarados' job, like I said, a lot easier. A Corkscrew Crash could come out too. A Corkscrew Crash does knock me out. But again, if he's Scarf, then this makes my job easier. So we find out he's not Scarf, which makes Whimsicott's job a lot easier too. That chip damage is really important too. That chip damage was super important for Gyarados. I'm just going to Fire Punch again. And this is the last turn of rain too. And I get up the sun versus everything. Like Pelipper isn't a factor when it comes to Whimsicott. I guess Salad could be annoying, but I do have the Tailwind. And we do see a Sacred Sword come out. So we do have the Kartana nice and weakened for my Whimsicott right now. What Beast Boost is that? Yep, attack. He doesn't know about the Timid Tech, guys. He does not know about the Timid Tech. Alright, buddy. Go Whimsicott. So this is a tough turn for him because if I have a Grass move right now, it does knock out Kartana at that small percentage. I'm 100% going for the Hidden Power, though. For sure. I'm 100% going for Hidden Power right now. But like I said, if I do have a Grass move, Pelipper doesn't appreciate it. The fact that Kartana is in range of +1 Crunch is amazing, and my Gyarados does outspeed it. So like I said, I'm going for that game now with the Gyarados. Nice Fire Punch. Like I said, this is a really tough turn for him too because he doesn't switch into Fairy. Well, he doesn't switch into... he could go Pelipper, but like if I'm Specs, I get a 2-hit KO. And if I'm not Specs, it's still a solid turn versus him too. Do-do-do-do-do. This music is fire. Like I said, Kartana's low. I don't know if he'd save it because I don't think it does much versus my team. Yes, with the Z move, it's threatening, but it doesn't do too much versus my team. And like I said, if I have Moonblast or anything like now, especially if it's like a Life Orb or an offensive Whimsicott, it's a little bit harder for him. So there's a Pelipper that comes in. Nice Pelipper. He's playing really well. For sure. I did 4. I think Sunny Day is a fine play right here. Especially because I can bring in Necrozma after and just Rock Polish up. And if he has U-turn, it's a little bit better for me. If he has Hurricane, 50% chance it misses as well, which is a pretty big thing. So I'm a Sunny Day first. There you go. I appreciate my no rain. And there's the U-turn, exactly. So this forces them in a position where I could have Solar Beam. It forces them into a position where I could have something like Solar Beam. If Mimikyu comes out, it's fine. Ludicolo ends up coming out. Do I U-turn here? I feel like I U-turn here. Because even if he sets up Brain, that's fine too. And then I can get in Gyarados. Gyarados used to hit. That did so much damage. Yeah, Gyarados used to hit. And if he sets up Brain Dance again, it's okay. Which Ludicolo could very well have. Because I do have Yachi Berry, so I can come back in on it. So yeah, Ice Beams. Cannot freeze me. It's a Life Orb one. We can Dragon Dance right now in regular form because we'll eat up a hit. Do-do-do-do. U-turn Pelipper, Scald, Roost, Defog, I'm thinking. Could have HP Electric, I guess. Pretty sure Gyarados will eat one. Like, I'm positive Gyarados eats one. And Dragon Dance is my best play because it ensures I'm faster than Kartana. HP Electric on Pelipper would be a little annoying. But I think I Dragon Dance up again, though. Would that even knock me out? I know it's a Pelipper, but I'm pretty sure it's defensive. Gyarados. Why are these level 100s? Get out of here. $140 damage max. I'm just out of range of defensive Pelipper's HP Electric. Soul Dragon ends up again. Mold Breaker lets me break through Mimikyu's disguise, so I'll be able to break that, knock that boy out. He could go for Skull Burn, which would suck, but he might also fear a Stone Edge here. Because again, if I get up the rain in the back, oof, that's so bad for my opponent. How much does +2 Mega Gyarados do? Let me calc this real quick. +2. Crunch does 2. Yeah, Scalds. Okay. Doesn't burn me immediately? Does burn me immediately. Okay. A little bit annoying, but it is what it is. I still think I Dragonette's up again. Because I need to make sure that I'm faster than everything on his team. It's a little bit annoying that he got a Skull Burn right there. But by Dragonette's up a third time, my Gyarados is faster than everything on his team. I still knock out Kartana. And I take hits from Ludicolo as well. +3. Alright, Gyarados, I choose you. There's Hurricane. We eat this. We eat this. Gyara, I need you to, I'm gonna Mega and rest because I'm a little bit worried. I hate to Mega this early, but I think it's in my best interest. Especially if he plans to go for another Hurricane, because then I could burn a Sleep Turn and I still take a hit. Then the only reason why I hate to Mega and rest is if he goes something like Ludicolo, it's bad. If he goes Kartana, it's bad too. So U-turn Hurricane. But if I'm able to break a Sleep Turn, it makes it a little bit easier for me too. And as long as I get as long as I bust Mimikyu's Disguise, under Tailwind, Zygarde wins the game. So like I have a lot of backup plans for what I'm doing. So but yeah, I guarantee right now that my Gyarados outspeeds every member on his team. He's probably going to U-turn. And we'll probably have to play out some Sleep Talk turns. But Gyarados also takes... how do I import this? Is it Gyarados Mega? That's it? Nope. Gyarados Mega. There you go. And we're also wasting rain turns, which is, again, super important. So if he U-turns right here, really solid play. But we're still playing off the, we are playing off Sleep Turns right now, which is not what I wanted. If it didn't burn right there, it would have been a little bit easier. But that's okay. He should U-turn here. But even Hurricanes, it gives me a free turn. Nice, nice, nice. So we're also potentially playing around with confusion. Look how little that did. And no confusion. Great. So we might just be playing through one Sleep Turn right here. Because depending on if I get a Crunch, like, as long as I get a Crunch versus Kartana or Mimikyu, we're good. Because +3 Crunch breaks through. Look at the Shrimp. Look at this guy. Look at this little Shrimp. It's a big Shrimp, actually. I'm glad he didn't expect, like, he didn't want to U-turn and then take damage on Pelipper. I'm glad he didn't U-turn there anyway. So let's see if we can get No matter what we get this turn, it matters what we get versus Kartana or anything coming out. But if I do get a crunch right now, I might be able to get rid of Pelipper. And that's a pretty big turn too. What you getting? And he does get the crunch. Ooh, that boy Pelipper ate. So smart man, a U-turn right there, for sure. So I have an opportunity right here to potentially win if I get the right sleep talk. And I think because everything's so low, I might go for it. Giga Drain from Ludicolo does 117 damage max. I think he has to go Kartana. He might go Ludicolo though, depending on how much HP I'm at. I don't think I'm at 117 though. That's modest Giga Drain as well. But Pelipper being weakened is nice for Zygarde, for the Necrozma potential sweep as well in the end. It's looking closer and closer like that can happen. So, a few things can happen right here. If I get Crunch versus anything, I win. Like, I literally win the game right now, if I get Crunch. I'm out of range of Ludicolo too. So if I get Crunch right now, I win the game. If I get Crunch right now, I win the game. Gyarados can't set up on anything anymore. It literally can't. Play Rough from Mimikyu deals with it. I've already Mega'd. And I can deal with Kartana if it knocks me out after. I think it's in my best interest to just click Sleep Talk. Again, if I get Crunch right now, I win the game. If I don't, I can deal with it, but I don't really want to risk switching right now. So I get Rest, which means he can knock me out with Leaf Blade. Which is fair. Like I said, I was willing to at least risk that turn right there in particular. So, again, now the reason, I made that play is because it doesn't switch in well on anything. But as long as I have what I have in the back, I'll be okay. Which is Rock Polish Necrozma. I gotta be really careful about the Mimikyu, though. Gotta be super careful about that Mimikyu. Super, super careful. We'll HP Fire here for sure. My Necrozma does Photon Geyser to Mimikyu. Because I bust through the skies, if you guys didn't know. Photon Geyser does go through the skies. Oh, you Swords Dance. Photon Geyser at +1. Can do enough to Life Orb. +2. Guarantee KO. So I need +2 Photon Geyser. So maybe you'll go Ludicolo here. So another play I could have made that turn was gone into my Whimsicott, but the issue is that like Gyarados doesn't set up again on anything, right? It does not set up on anything. Without the burn, I got to Dragon Dance up again and actually just win. Because I would be out of range of Hurricane, I'd be out of range of Shadow Sneak, and I just click Crunch. But then again, the Pelipper could eat it, so maybe Rest again, and then... I don't know, no, I stand by my play. I stand by my play. It's 3-5, but it's not terrible. Like, there's still a lot of potential, and it comes down to Tailwind, I think. Mimikyu. So good, he gives me Kartana, great. That's one less sack I need for later. I'll be able to knock that out. Perfect. How much does my Zygarde do to Mimikyu? That's really, really, really important. Earth Power does 56 to 70%. Ludicolo comes out. We got a sunny day up right now. We do have the what's it called? The berry. We do have the Yachi berry, yeah. So I'll be able to eat the ice beam. Alright, so everybody eat that ice beam. Beautiful. And I think Tailwind is not greedy of me. I don't think Tailwind's greedy of me because I need to get like some hits off on the Mimikyu. So I don't think Tailwind is greedy at all. And I can Rock Polish up after. So I'll Calm Mind up first when I go out into Necrozma. Like I said, I don't think it's greedy of me. Do 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 do. So the ice beam's right here, nice. That gets rid of me. I get my Necrozma in. I get to go Necrozma. I click Calm Mind twice. I Photon Geyser through the Mimikyu. Actually, I Photon Geyser it twice. And then I Rock Polish up. So I click Calm Mind right here. I need 2 Calm Minds in order to bust through Mimikyu. But I also need a Rock Polish to ensure that I speed everything. And 1 Calm Mind also ensures, I believe, that Swampert goes down. Let me see, Necrozma, it's all up to you, buddy. I can't spell this boy's name right. Okay, so there's one Calm Mind. Because I also got to waste rain turns. So I believe we go for a second Calm Mind here. How much Tailwind do I have? 2? I Calm Mind up again. I need to, because that's the only way I bust through Mimikyu. This also ensures that I take hits from the, especially if you turn directly into Mimikyu, this also ensures that I take hits from Pelipper better, and I can Rock Polish up. Please don't confuse me. Please don't confuse me. No, Necrozma, I need you to do this, buddy. I need to waste rain turns, that way my Zygarde can win late game, just in case this doesn't go the way I want it to. So we are going to Rock Polish right here. So +2 Necrozma right now. Photon Geyser, if you guys didn't know, it busts through Disguise. It doesn't care about Disguise. So it guarantee knocks him out. I need a Rock Polish, though. Please. Oh, that's really bad. That is really bad. That is really bad. I needed the Rock Polish right there. I needed to not get confused. And he still has Rain, which is the biggest problem for me. Man, why couldn't you just scald and burn me? I would have been okay with that. So like the issue I'm talking about is that if I got the Rock Polish up right there, I took every hit from Ludicolo. I can Rock Polish twice on Pert. Okay, Pert actually goes down right here. To +2Z. But I'm in range of freaking Mimikyu, man. I need that Rock Polish. How much rain turns are left? On fort. I'm just gonna go for my Z move. I need the Rock Polish because if I got the Rock Polish there, I got to Rock Polish again on Swampert and I won the game. Because I eat a hit from Swampert, I eat the Shadow Sneak from Mimikyu, and I'm faster than everything. Though maybe knocking out Pelipper would have been fine too, but I needed the second Calm Mind. Like I eat the hit from Swampert, right? I eat this. But like, I needed to not hit myself. I guess it depends on the Z, how much out of Shadow Sneak ends up doing. I can still dodge a couple. I can still dodge a couple moves. Man, that confusion sucked. This will knock out Pert. I can still dodge play roughs. Like that's my play. Or maybe he'll SD instead of set up on me. If he SDs instead of sets up, I can win. No, because Ludicolo just clicks Ice Beam anyway. Unfortunate. Very good scout turn 1, by the way. Really solid play on his part. I stand by how I played in this game, though. Well, he wins Ludicolo first. I still stand by how I played. For sure, for sure. I stand by how I played. Skull's gonna be able to knock me out. And that's gonna be game. So, I guess the auto win with Gyarados would have been a little bit tougher, but again, I still stand by that. I still guarantee stand by how I played this game. I think if I got the Rock Polish up, I could Rock Polish again versus Swampert. I didn't even need to Rock Polish versus Swampert. I just threw my Z. Maybe I would have taken too much damage, though. I don't know. Alright, my only play here is Dragon Dance, though. Like, that's literally my only play. Alright, good game, Aaron. Well played. That was a really good scout turn 1. Definitely a good scout. Hope you guys all enjoyed, though. I'll have a little video having Aaron on the video itself after. But like I said, I hope you guys all enjoyed. And yeah, I shall see you guys later. So goodbye, my friends. All right, guys. So we're here with the little post-battler interview. I have Aaron with me. He can say hi.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Yeah, okay, now that's perfect, nice and loud. So, basically, you guys liked it last week when I did this one Monotui, so I figured we'd have a little post-commentary type of thing going on in the back. I just gotta say, good turn 1, Aaron. Like, good scout. Good scout.
Dude,
man.
I was literally like, oh man, I'm worried about the stupidest thing. Like, there's no way. But I was like, what if he does have HP Electric? I look so dumb. And I was like, oh man, I can't believe I switched on. Then you went for it, and I was like, wow, like I look so much smarter now.
No, that was a really good scout. Like legit. I like your team. It pretty much was exactly what I expected. Did you remember about Burden and the Selgor?
No, I didn't, dude. So, because I was like, I'm always used to the like Misty Seed version in VGC or the Psychic Seed.
Yeah.
Like, I always remember it specifically when like the Seed activates, but when Sash activates, I was like, wait, do we speed tie? And then I was like, oh no, it's Burden.
Yeah. So like.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
The ideal turn 1 for me would have been Snipe Pelipper. You go Kingdra, I Bug Buzz to a KO it, or I get up a Spike. You go Swampert, I Energy Ball it. Like things like that.
Right.
Then like the ideal turn 1. But that was a really solid scout for me. Like the way I prepped my team was I was prepared for rain, but like I think you have a great matchup versus me because my water resists are weak to everything your secondary moves they could do. So like you know, with the Gyarados setting up and everything, like the reason I played that turn that way is because if I got the crunch, I won, right? I guarantee won because Mold Breaker breaks to the skies, knockout Pert, knockout Ludicolo, whatever. And if I didn't get it, I could set up for a late game with Necrozma, which is what I was trying to do. In my narration, I actually kept talking about, okay, I need 2 Rock Polishes to win, but that was only if you weren't like Adamant Pert. Like I had enough speed for Adamant Pert, but I was like, I don't know, like at that point I was like thinking, oh man, crap, what is he jolly? But like I wasn't sure if you knew about Photon Geyser, how it busts through Disguise. So after +2, like I guarantee KO'd Mimikyu, which is why I was trying to go for it on the turn I got hit myself.
Yeah, no, I like didn't realize how lucky I got at the end of the game too, because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go for a Hurricane. Like I think I'm good anyway, because I can just sweep at this point with Mimikyu and Swampert. But I didn't realize one about the Rock Polish. So that could have been kind of interesting, like the mind games between Swampert and Necrozma, whether you went for a second Rock Polish or whether you just went for an attack. Because I probably would have just Waterfall. But
yeah, no, I mean,
yeah,
it turns out after your EV spread, I didn't need a second Rock Polish. I mean, I would have Z'd it anyway, but like I was saying, I might need it if you killed, like if because of the, it wasn't like right there. Like if that turn happened, I think I would have went for my Z move anyway because Mimikyu would have Shadow Sneaked me anyway.
yeah, definitely.
So, but yeah, versus the
I didn't realize how big that confusion hit was. Basically, like that plus obviously like the burn, just making it harder for your end as well. So I was like, man, I got really lucky this game for sure. But yeah, I think you came in with some really good techs overall to deal with the matchup because I was like kind of worried about like your main sweepers and you setting up. And one thing I was thinking was, oh, if I had Tailwind on Pelipper, maybe that could have like helped me out a lot just because like one, I didn't expect Tailwind. Yeah, I had Defog because I was like, oh, I know Selger can like do spice and stuff like that for shenanigans. But I think Tailwind might have helped me out a little bit more here.
Hey, still, dude, well played. Preserving your Pelipper, turn 1 was really good. I was happy to get rid of Kingdra because, like, I knew, especially, like I brought Scarf Miltank just for the, just for the Kartana. And you see, with the Sunny Day...
Punch, and I was like, oh, wow. I was, like, wondering how much Hidden Power Fire did. I, like, even calculated because I was curious. I was like, oh, no way, dude. Miltank space, like, 40 special attack.
I actually, on my original build, I was Chapelberry Hidden Power Fire.
Dude.
I even had like Defense Curl from Variant, even though I knew Curse was better, but just because I thought it would be cool.
Right.
Yeah, like I said, at that end point, I was debating. Like after I got the Rock Polish, I think I would have had to go on for the Z move versus Swampert anyway. But I was debating if I needed a second Rock Polish because I was talking about just in case you were Jolly Pert. But looking back at it, you even showed me right here your Swampert speed stat, like. Like Necrozma outsped. I don't know though. It was still a lot of fun. Like I think you played super well. I really do think you played super well.
I think that's one of the games though where it's like I think if you didn't get unlucky, you definitely win. Like I feel like without the Scald Burn or the confusion, because I actually didn't even like Rock Polish as a result. But I'm not even sure there was like too much I could have done to prevent it. Like I think up, I was like, oh wow, like I really don't have much to start. Like because once you get the dances up, like Crunch just kind of beats everything. So I was like, I kind of gotta have to go for it. And then, yeah, with Necrozma, that was just something I didn't anticipate either. But I think that's definitely a game you probably end up winning most of the times, but the RNG definitely just bailed me out.
I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think about, like, my late game, what I could have done better. Like, when the Tailwind was up, I was debating Rock Polishing, but I'm like, if I don't get +2, I don't knock out Mimikyu. Because I'm a really... You saw my spread. I have no special attack investment. And I knew you had to be Jolly Mimikyu because of Zygarde and whatnot. So, yeah, I needed +2 to knock it out. So, I don't know. Like I said early on, I was willing to risk the rest tall Gyarados because if I got the crunch, I won. But if I didn't, I could set it up for a late game Necrozma. Like I was so happy when you SD'd on my Miltank because that gave me like an extra hit on Kartana so I could actually deal with it.
Yeah. No, dude, I was just like, there's nothing like Miltank can do against me, right? And I was like, oh, never mind. Because I was like, thinking the entire time, like I want to conserve the Kartana just because it outspeeds all your like main sweepers. I could get the Z move off against it, but in the end, I was just like, all right, like it's done its job. It's done a good job. But I think that I definitely could have tried to conserve that a little bit better. And then the Scarf Miltank in general, I was just like, oh man, I did not see that coming because that's something you hear of every day.
You saw how little it did with Fire Punch.
I was like, wow, that literally did like what 35.
Yeah, HP Fire from Whimsicott in the Rain did more. Like I was really also debating. Excuse me, on my Whimsicott set, because I knew I wanted Sunny Day, HP Fire, and Tailwind for sure. Like they all set up for Necrozma in the end, and they could give me a win. But like the last move between U-turn, I was thinking Solar Beam 2 would have been a little bit annoying. Even Energy Ball would have been good.
Because I was like, then you could just sweep through like the Swampert if I brought it in.
Yeah.
And I was also wondering if you had like HP Electric. Like when you went for HP Fire and I switched in Pelipper, I was like, oh man, it's over, dude. It's over.
I'm really excited to see your narration though, and I'm like, I mean, I won my first week off of luck too, so like not two. I won my first week off of luck. I dodged Icy Wind to win.
Yeah. Actually, I watched your game earlier today because I was curious, like what kind of stuff you were using.
But yeah, like I still am really proud of how you played. Like I talked about it in my builder how I think that it's gonna be sort of similar to Wolf. how transitioning from VGC singles, even though I even talked about how you play DVP Ubers. So
Yeah, for sure. No, I appreciate it though. Like, I think, I mean, yeah, no, for me, it was just really exciting to play you in singles, and I'm glad you're such a good sport as always about everything. So thank you, dude.
nah, it was a lot of fun. It's the regular season. I'll get my rematch later. I might lose now because I don't have any more tech. Like,
Yeah, for sure, dude, for sure.
but yeah, guys, I think you should check out Aaron. I'm really enjoying the GBA this season. I'm glad you're in it, and
I'm glad you're in it too. Dude. It makes it so much more hype and competitive, I feel like.
I mean, I try, but I really I look forward to see how you do in the future games as well, because I feel like as you keep going, you'll stop making. I think the sets will get less standard. Though with your team in particular, standard is fine because you literally spam water moves or spam strong ground moves with Pert's case or grass moves in Cortana. I really do like your draft, dude. Like
No, I was like, I think like I definitely see some weaknesses after like trying to team build the first 2 weeks. I'll probably make some free agency picks, but I figured it was like better for me to use stuff that I'm more familiar with and like is a little bit more, I don't know, like one-dimensional. Just because then it comes down more to how I play than
for sure,
like,
for sure.
just because I think that's such a big aspect with this team. It's like a little bit easier to kind of just. I mean, I'm sure I'll run into more difficulties because I think like people will be able to prepare for it a little bit easier in the future. But it is, I think, a strong archetype, and it's just like really tough to prepare for. Really interesting to me, just because it's you have like so many more turns, and then like you don't have protect either, so it's a lot harder to stall up.
Yeah, exactly. It definitely feels different from your Focus Sash Pelipper Tailwind lead in VGC.
Exactly.
But no, like I said, I'm really looking forward to how you play in the future, and I do like your draft a lot, like a lot of threatening mons. Guys, go ahead check out Aaron. His link will be down below. It was definitely a fun game. And you have anything else to say, buddy?
Oh yeah, I mean, thanks for doing this. It's always a pleasure to do something like this with you, and then we should do some VGC 18 content sometime soon.
We definitely can if you want to, bro. I built a team a long time ago. Just haven't.
Man, good stuff, good stuff.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all later. Goodbye, friends.